Welcome. You're listening to the Healthy Moving Podcast, the show all about helping you to exercise less, but move more so you will feel better. I am your healthy moving enthusiast, Jen Hoffman of healthymoving.com. Today, I'm peeling back the curtain, telling you about a personal struggle of mine and how a lesson I learned from my body is helping me to get through it. This one is straight from my weary but determined heart, friends. I hope it helps you. Okay, so I'm breaking from the normal format a little bit today to pull back the curtain here. If you follow my daily meditation posts on Facebook and Instagram, you already know something's up. I've been struggling the last few days. See, for the past few months, I've been working on a really important project, a project that will allow me to help people who are trapped in a vicious cycle of pain and guilt and shame about their body and their lack of exercise. These are my people. I regularly wake up at 3 a.m. thinking, how can I help them? So last year, at the end of the year, I got this idea for a totally free, very comprehensive video class, a resource to give my people the tools they need to release the guilt and shame and finally resolve the pain and discover how to really move the needle and improve their health. Well, as you well know, it's all fine and good to have an idea. It's something else entirely to bring that idea into fruition. I've been working on the class for a while, and a week ago, I was celebrating. I was 90% of the way there. Guess what? That celebration ended quickly because this last 10%, it has been so hard. I will even admit I've wondered daily, oftentimes several times a day, if I should just quit. Throw in the towel, plop down on my couch, and watch that new Tina Fey Netflix series I hear everybody talking about. So that's where I was yesterday morning, tears streaming down my face, not sure I could keep going, when I remembered the birth of my son. My many years of relaxation experience, I basically have a PhD in relaxation. They served me well through much of my labor. If you talk to my husband and doula, they'll tell you I was focused, silent really, only periodically whispering a request for ice chips. But then something changed. It got exponentially harder to relax and focus during the contractions. As soon as the thought, maybe I will need an epidural, popped into my mind, it was quickly followed by something I remembered from my childbirth class. Transition, the very end of labor, is the hardest part. The hard was a sign, not a sign to quit and give up, but that I was closer than I thought, that the finish line was near. So I remembered my all-time favorite intention. The harder something is, the more it requires my softness. When the contractions came, I resisted the temptation to tense up with them, and I went soft instead. I softened my body, my breath, and even my thoughts. My son was in my arms less than 30 minutes after that first fleeting thought about the epidural. My body taught me a powerful lesson that day. And unlike the things I learned from books that I'm prone to forgetting, when my body is the teacher, it gently reminds me of its lessons when I need them the most. As I posted on my Facebook page earlier this week, it's often the hardest to breathe just before you reach the summit. Friends, the hard isn't a call for quitting. It's a sign. You're almost there. There's a Chinese proverb that says, the temptation to quit is the greatest just before you succeed. If you're struggling with something related to your health and wellness or to your life in general, can I encourage you today, don't give up. You're closer than you think. You can do this. But persevere with grace and softness, not by gritting your teeth and tensing up. That's only going to slow you down. Instead, draw in a nice deep breath. Exhale slowly. Relax your shoulders and meet that hard with all the soft you can muster. That is exactly what I've been doing the last few days. And I am beyond thrilled. I actually have to fight back the tears right now to tell you that free class I've been working on, it's ready. This class is for you if your health isn't what you'd like it to be and you continually beat yourself up over not getting enough exercise. The solution is so much easier than you realize. And I want you to have it. I want to give you the solution. I don't want your pain, physically or emotionally, to hold you back from showing up in a big way for your life. You can get the class by texting FEEL BETTER. There's no spaces, just FEELBETTER as one word to 33444. That's FEEL BETTER to 33444. Or I'll have a link for it in the show notes for episode 18 at healthymovingpodcast.com. I know the harder something is, the bigger the payoff. But with this, I want you to have the payoff for my hard work. I want this class to make a difference in your life. So please grab it. Then comment below the video and tell me what you think. Okay, I promise to bring the Q&A section back next week. You know I love answering your questions. You can send me your question by clicking the Start Recording button over at healthymovingpodcast.com, or you can just call it in to area code 201-580-MOVE. That's 201-580-MOVE. If you're enjoying the show, I have a favor to ask. Would you please head to iTunes and subscribe, rate, and review the show? It helps other people to find us. Plus, I read and appreciate every one of those reviews, like the one this week from Affabrunt. I love seeing your iTunes usernames, by the way. Affabrunt, thank you. You made my heart smile and encouraged me greatly when I really needed it. Thank you so much. And thank you for listening. Until next time, friends, keep moving.